the NBA. Nuggets taking on the Timberwolves. Remember last year, conference semis won 7 games. Denver actually won twice in Minnesota in that series, but the T-Wolves won the series. Pay attention to Jamal Murray.
Oh,
right there, yeah. Got caught up in the wash, and he ran face first into the shoulder of Julius Randle. Yikes. Murray would have to leave this game, put into the concussion protocol.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you can see he was down on bended knee. Let's go. About 5 minutes left in the fourth. Nuggets leading by 6. Christian Brown! Pardon my French! That's on Rudy Gobert, and Gobert just wouldn't have it. Brown let him know. Went up. Oh, that's a two-hand throwdown. Okay. And then he just leaned into him with his shoulder. The bench is like, hold on, the movie was wrong. The reason that I get so hyped up after
They
can jump. The best rim protector in the NBA, so making a play on the best rim protector in the NBA doesn't happen often. That's what Brown had to say about that. Nikola Jokic behind the back here to Aaron Gordon. Gordon was handing out more buckets than a movie theater concession stand. He had a game-high 31 points. And then you got the T-Wolves. They're trailing by about 7. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker, okay, you're down with NAW. Okay, 8 points for him. Anthony Edwards, Ant-Man, loving the 3 early in the season. He made 7 of them. And why not? He's shooting better than 43% from 3 on this young season. But then Edwards just, spirit of Halloween. We all float down here.
Oh.
You'll float too.
You scared of clowns?
T-Wolves terrified of clowns.
Really?
I'm not scared of clowns. I'm terrified of clowns.
Interesting.
He goes up by 1. I shouldn't have told you that. Jokic had 26, just none there. It goes begging. The T-Wolves win 119-116. The late run is why Minnesota outscored Denver 17-4 across the final 4 minutes of that game. That includes a 10-0 run to end the game. Who isn't scared of clowns? Denver hasn't won a regulation game yet. It's all the makeup, despite Jokic averaging a 30-point triple-double this season.
Randy, I got the Celtics. You're defending champs in Charlotte, taking on the Hornets. Just 1 loss on the season for Jason Tatum and company. Boston up handily in the third. Tatum, corner triple, got it. With that 3, he passes Paul Pierce for most games with 25 points and 10 boards since the 99-2000 campaign at 75. 2 minutes to go. Boston up 114-105. This looks more like Panthers-Patriots. I mean, just a hit across the middle. What? Grant Williams? I thought we were homies. We used to be on the same team together. Grant Williams used to be my Batman up in Boston. Players need to be separated. Grant Williams actually got the hook with the flagrant 2. He got ejected. You Tatum, hey, okay. Here's Jaylen Brown on the play.
Probably a hard foul, definitely not intentional, not trying to hurt him by any means. We all know that's one of my closest friends in the league, and as you see, he got up and just walked away, and then I got up, asked for help, raised my hand like I thought it was a foul. JB kind of escalated it, but I understand he's trying to protect his teammate and stuff like that, but that's my dog. No matter what, I got his back.
It was for sure intentional. Like, what are we talking about? Y'all see the same play that I was seeing? He hit him like it was a football play, like Ray Lewis coming across the middle or something. It is what it is. Grant know better than that. There's no place in the game for that. I thought JT and Grant was friends. I guess not.
He hit him with the Terry Tate office linebacker, man. Celtics.
Woo! No, you got to put cover sheets on your TPS reports, Janice.
124-109. So, see, Grant Williams said post-game something about no hard feelings. He knows he's my dog. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm here to say my dog, homie, beautiful,
homie girl,
woke me up twice this morning, 2 a.m. to go to the bathrooms. Yeah. So, basically what I'm trying to say is sometimes your dog does you dirty.
Gary and Randy with you at SportsCenter AM on your Saturday morning. How about Grant Young chiming in? All exclamation points. We appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Always excited when you guys clock in.
Grant.
Thanks, Randy and Gary.
We are clocked in. You know who isn't clocked in? Joel Embiid and Paul George right now.
Yet.
Both ruled out against the Grizzlies. Both getting closer, making their season debuts. Embiid has participated in 5-on-5 as he ramps up. George coming back from a bone bruise in his left knee, also taking part in full practices. Embiid spoke yesterday about the reaction to his early season absence.
I've broken my face twice. I came back early with the risk of losing my vision. Had broken fingers. I still came back. So I'm not gonna sit here and be like, when I see people saying he doesn't want to play. I've been way too much. I've done way too much, for this city, and putting myself at risk, for people to be saying that. So I do think it's like that dude. He's not here. Marcus, whatever his name is. I've done way too much for this. city to be treated like this. So we've done way too. But like I said, I wish I was as lucky as other ones, but that doesn't mean that I'm not trying and I'm not doing whatever it takes to be out there, which I'm gonna be here pretty soon.
Okay. OG knucklehead Quentin Richardson back on the program Saturday. Q, you hear Joel Embiid, or at least what we're allowed to air. What goes through your mind when you hear that reaction?
Man, as a former player, I can agree with him. I mean, he's definitely had some misfortune as far as injuries and getting injured and things like that. But to have somebody say that you don't want to be out there, they clearly don't understand the mindset of a pro athlete, and especially somebody like Joel Embiid. I don't have the privilege of being in those practices or in that gym to know how hard he works or how much work he does to be out there, but I know for a fact, most of us players, we don't want to miss games, and he's had legitimate injuries that were bad injuries, so he had to take the time away. And it's not his fault. It's not something that you want to do. You don't go out there to get injured. He plays his heart out for that team and that organization, and he doesn't deserve to be having someone say that he's choosing to miss games when he gets injured.
Yeah, he's certainly put the city on his back his fair share of times. Let's keep it in the East, because former Celtic Grant Williams tossed after a flagrant 2. What did he do? He bull rushed Jason Tatum at half court, sent the All-Star to the floor tumbling. Tatum got up, walked away, but then Jaylen Brown wasn't walking away from that moment, speaking about it in the post-game press conference. Q, listen to this.
It was for sure intentional. Like, what are we talking about? Y'all see the same play that I was seeing? He hit him like it was a football play, like Ray Lewis coming across the middle or something. It is what it is. Grant no better than that. There's no place in the game for that. I thought JT and Grant was friends. I guess not.
Grant said afterwards, hey, Tatum knows he's my dog, so it's got to be one or the other. Quentin, which side are you taking here?
Hey, man, I'm with JB. Sound like Grant ain't getting the invite to the barbecue no more, man. Like, I definitely thought that they were boys and they were tight. He was seen somewhere around after they won the championship last year. I don't think you're gonna get that access no more, G Money. Like that was crazy. Like I was thinking the same thing when I saw this. Like, wait a minute, Grant and JT solid, and he hit them like they weren't solid. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe they can make it up. I saw him. We were at the Jordan Brand retreat this past summer in Puerto Rico. I saw JT and Grant. It was good. We're going to have to see about this one. Some temperature check going to have to go on.
Yeah, it was good up until that moment at half court. That's Quentin Richardson, the OG knucklehead, joining us this morning on SportsCenter. Q, much appreciated.
LeBronto is the bane of the Toronto Raptors' existence.
History has shown us how he rattles them.
LeBron ahead of the pack, hammers it home with the right hand. LeBron with 56 points.
I don't need to remind anybody what my teams are capable of doing.
Kyrie Irving, 3-on-1, alley-oop to James.
We should be embarrassed. We should be angry. We take our butt whooping and go home.
He just finds new and creative ways to just beat down Toronto.
Throws up the floater.
These fans are always appreciative of myself, and I just try to always give it back to them when I step out on the floor.
I'll be honest with you, man. Canada might try to revoke LeBron's passport if he keeps going up there and disrespecting him the way he does. Watch out. Killers in the building. LeBron trying to get the Lakers to a 4-2 start, which would match their best 6-game start since 2020. Playing a little D on his son. LeBron rising up, knocking down the triple, giving the Lakers a 14-2 lead. Next possession, Austin Reeves to LeBron, who's going to be 40 in December this year. It's 16-4, more LeBron. How about becoming just the second Lakers player ever, or rather the oldest player ever at 38 to have 16 games of 25 points and 10 assists. All other players in league history have one of those games. It's LeBron now to Anthony Davis. He went for 30 and 10 again, shooting 55% through 6 games. Lakers up by 21. 4 minutes to go. Lakers up a 9-piece. LeBron finding AD. That's nasty. Davis, 38 points, 11 rebounds. Man, if he can stay on the court, it's going to be trouble. Hey, Toronto wants something. Sound up. So you got the Toronto faithful cheering for, pleading for Bronny, their wish Coach J.J. Redick's command, I guess. He checks in. LeBron sharing the court briefly. They get another win to the Lakers, 131-125. LeBron has felt right at home up in Lebronto in his career. He's averaging the second most points per game in Toronto among active players with a minimum of 10 games played. King James has 9 career games with 30-plus points north of the border.